watch this video before we proceed with our conversation.
Guys, I'm currently on one of the brand new roads built by Captain Ibrahim Traore. We're currently on this road right now. Okay, so what I want to do is that we want to show you guys some of the new bridges that Captain Ibrahim Traore has built. Modern infrastructure. Guys, if you were not told, if you were not shown, would you believe that this is Burkina Faso? In less than 2 years. Look at this road. Look at this road. All the flyovers. Look at the road. Everything you are seeing is true about Burkina. Everything you are seeing is true, guys. The flyovers, the videos I showed you guys, they are all true. They are all true. Viva Burkina Faso. Viva Ibrahim Traore.
Family, Ibrahim Traore is in the news again. This time, the president of Burkina Faso. I don't know what I don't know what is it with these international institutions and these human rights staff that they are on the neck of Ibrahim Traore. These are the same people that say, oh, human rights, they want the well-being of the people and all that, and they want development for the people, and they are partnering with the Aid Commission, blah, blah, blah. Tomorrow here, Africa need help. The people need development, and then they have government and not. Now, when the government come on board and begin to try to build their country, then these same people will begin to put things out. What is happening right now is that according to the latest update, Civicus Monitor has added Burkina Faso to its watch list. Yes, when that happened, according to this Civicus Monitor, these are the people that they claim that they monitor human rights activity in your country, civic activities in your country, how free the people are to revolt and insult the government, how free the people are to speak against development. Yes, when the government is trying to develop the country, the people also will be misbehaving. The government needs to allow them. These are people, they monitor those things. How you allow your people to misbehave. They call it human rights.
That's how now.
They rate your country's freedom based on how the people can misbehave and the government will just be watching them.
God have mercy upon us.
They call it human rights and democracy. So when your people are misbehaving and then you allow them to misbehave, everybody can talk anyhow, insult the president, and then they want to betray the country, and then they are protesting, they are hitting the street, they are trying to make the government unpopular just because they want power. The government needs to leave them to be. Those are the things they look at to see how free your country is. What damn? So, according to them, this watch list, watchdog, they say civic freedom under the country's military authority has deteriorated. Yes, that is the English, Abi. Yes. So they said this decision was based on development, which include the dissolution or suspension of more than 100,000 civil society organizations. How do we be in the country and then we have 100,000 civil society organizations? What are they doing? These ones are created by these, the enemies of the country. And they use them to misbehave whenever something good is about to happen. So the government suspend them. And the watchdog is angry. The dissolution of all political parties. When the politicians, like what is happening in Ghana here, when the government is trying to put something good out there, the opposition, their job, the parties, because of the power they want, they'll go and mislead the people and make the government unpopular, build all kind of narrative, and then revolt the people, or build narrative just to discredit and devalue the government because of their political gain. And they stop them. This group is angry. Why should they be stopped? So because of that, they added one thing also, which is increased restriction on civil society groups, journalists, and critics of the government. Yes, the one journalists who can project the government according to the Western narrative, paint the government anyhow they want. Yes. When some of the journalists, people pay journalists a lot. They pay journalists, and the journalists will put something out there, and then you are gone. You as a government, you can be doing things, trying to develop your country. But if the journalists want to make you unpopular, the people cannot see it because your work would go through the journalists. So journalists that they've planted into the country, they say these journalists, they have been restricted. Example, how can we allow these journalists from Sudan? The one that had the interview with Burkina Faso's president. How can we allow that lady to come and report anything in Burkina Faso? Something like that. They are angry. And they said the critics of the government, yes, people who their job is to just insult government. These people also, they've been restricted, so they are angry. They said that digital repression, people have to be free on social media to insult the government and then, champion anti-revolution agenda. If you don't allow that, it is called digital repression. And limit of freedom of expression and association. Yes, people have to express themselves. If they will insult the government, they need to insult the government. Whatever they have to do, they need to just do it. And so since the government will not allow it to happen, because Captain Ibrahim Traore said, no, we cannot live in a country where you say you have freedom to express yourself. Then if you express yourself anyhow, the other person also have the freedom to express himself anyhow or reply you anyhow. And therefore, we end up with in disorderliness. So there has to be order. You are not free to just do everything and express yourself anyhow. You need to respect the other person. There has to be rule that everybody must follow so that we can be in orderly manner to build our nation. We cannot live in disorderliness. Even in our houses, in our homes, there is order. In our homes, we don't allow your children to misbehave. The country needs to be, it's time we start treating our country as family. The way we structure our home, that is how we should structure the country. Do you allow your children in your home to just misbehave? Everybody is talking anyhow. The younger one will talk to the elders. The elders also talk back, and then chaos everywhere. This one will reply this one because of freedom of expression. We are in a democratic country, and then you keep quiet and be what? Your house will fall in chaos. Many of you parents, you don't. How many of you, practice democracy in your house? No. How many of you practice this democracy or freedom of expression in your house? No, you don't. You don't. When the children want to go overboard, you try to, hey, calm down here. Relax here. Simple like that. Even in our homes, there is law and order. How much more a big country like Ghana, Burkina Faso, and co. So, these are the things they listed. And I decided to check their list. Countries that are on their list. I'm not seeing Cameroon, Togo. I'm not seeing Sierra Leone. Do you know what is going on in Sierra Leone? When was the last time you heard about Sierra Leone in the news? They are controlling the media. The people cannot talk. Sierra Leone, you can't talk. Go and ask. Sierra Leone, one man is there controlling, like they hide the country, hijack the country over there. Sierra Leone. Ask them in the comments and they will tell you. You can't talk. Talk and you vanish. Cameroon is not there. Their president, we don't know where he is right now. You dare not question where the president is in Cameroon. They did not see all these things. We not here. Tanzania, a lot of people die. If in all that, we didn't see even Tanzania, on their watch list. People are asking questions that why is it that, of course, you care about human rights and democracy, no problem. Let's give you the benefit of the doubt. But why is it that these issues of human rights conversation always come when an African leader stand up to challenge the status quo? Why is this so? All the time, it is always when an African leader decides to say, look, we don't want the imperialists to meddle in our affairs. The Western powers, the moment they begin to challenge the normal rules that were there before they come, then human rights will come on board and begin to cook all sorts of things. They will put them into this list today. Tomorrow they will put them in their watch list. The next day they will push them in their watch list. When there's development going on, you will never see these people talking about it. When the people recently protested in Togo and many of them were found in gutters and a lot of places, somehow, anyhow, we didn't see human rights, the Civicus monitor watch list adding Togo to the list. Tanzania, recently, we didn't see them adding them to the watch list. Have many of you noticed, video came out, published by BBC and co. when many people, according to them, die on the street. Videos pop up. And according to them, they said they have to get those videos secretly. How far somehow they resolve the issue? The name of Tanzania is not on the watch list. They speak in Tanzania. No, they speak in Tanzania. If you are a man or a woman, they speak in Togo. In Togo, when the people are protesting and then the soldiers are brutalizing them, the main TV station, which is TVT, which is the government TV station, will be showing cartoon. They will be showing cartoon or some different program that has nothing to do with what the people are doing because the government control it. But it's not surprising that people these days are so awake that many people are no longer paying attention to these things. It looks like they are not paying attention to their comment. Go to their page and check their comment. No, go to their page. When they pull this out, go to their page and see their comment. I don't know whether they don't read comment. People are no longer listening and paying attention to these things because people have come to realize that this is kind of like power tool that you people are using against African leaders after African leaders. You did it with Gaddafi. You did it with a whole lot of African leaders. Today we can mention their name. All of them are dead because of this type of things. And you started again. Even in the United States today, can you talk anyhow without getting arrested? Can you talk anyhow in the United States? France. Emmanuel Macron was confronting a journalist for putting out a fact on the ground. How about that? A president arguing and, lambasting a journalist in public. France is not on their watch list. Anyway, family, leave that aside. Let me know what you think in the comment section. See you in the next episode. Respect.